For shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. As y'all see the title, Trump and Putin getting back to work. I don't know if I've mentioned this already. Putin has congratulated Trump on his victory, and it sounds like Putin wants to get back to right exactly where Russia and U.S. were before uh, Trump uh, was cheated out of the White House in 2020. So, um, let me say this: Putin seems very sincere. He seems a little worried. Hey, what's going on, Joker? What's going on, Twin? What's going on? So, Putin is under the impression that Trump is mad at him. Let me say that again. Putin is under the impression that Trump is mad at him. Now Putin, you did make a damn. I don't know if he was joking, but Putin don't seem like a jokester, but he did say he endorsed Kamala Harris. So I guess out of Putin's own guilt, he might be feeling the type of way. Maybe he wasn't joking, and that's why he feels guilt, like a guilt, and he feels like Putin don't want to talk to him. No, man, Putin has said, but see, I don't know how the media over there operates, but Putin has said, I'm sorry, Trump has said he wants to end the war in Ukraine. This has been a well-known, documented statement that Trump has made several times. And so, by Trump making this statement, it seems like Putin would take it for face value based on how he communicated and worked with Trump. However, 4 years is a long time, and 4 years, people tend to forget stuff, right? Let's see what Twin says. What's up, Josh? What's going on? Putin shouldn't have started that war in Ukraine. Twin, you funny, you funny. Twin, you are funny, twin. Twin is funny, funny, funny. Um, again, twin, I don't know if you're joking, twin, or if you're serious, but if you're serious, I'll explain again. I don't know if you're serious, but I will explain it. And Josh said Putin did not start the war, NATO did. That is true, Josh. Yeah, I thought Twin knew that. So I don't know if Twin knows that, but yeah, NATO did start the war in Ukraine. And yeah, they escalated this shit under the Biden administration. Under the Biden administration, there was no war. Uh, but again, not only does uh, not only does Trump need to talk to Putin, but he also needs to straighten out NATO because he straightened out NATO. He said you got to pay your fair share, and after uh, Trump was out of office and Biden came in office, man, NATO started acting real stupid. So let me um, let me ask Twin because I'm not sure. 89. I'm not sure if Twin if he's joking or if he really don't know that Putin didn't start that war. You know. Um, let me find out here. Okay. Let me find out here, man. Yeah, Josh knows what time it is. But yeah, you know, Twin, I thought we've already had this discussion. Facts, Josh, but Putin could have said, fuck that. Okay, I'll explain. Okay, go. Okay, damn, twin. I thought you knew. So, um, twin, there was a referendum of some sovereign republics, some breakaway nations called Luhansk, Donetsk, Crimea, Zaporozhye, and it was one more. I want to say um, it was one more. But they all signed referendums to break away from Ukraine because Ukraine, you got two sides to Ukraine. You got the German, Polish descent. Polish German descent, which comes from the Third Reich that belonged to Hitler, and there was another side that belonged to Stalin, Joseph Stalin. Okay, and so both sides, even though they fought on different sides, these Ukrainian people settled, and now you got modern day Ukraine. Well, the modern day Ukrainian Nazis that are Azov Nazis are descendants from the Third Reich. Okay, so they still have that bad blood because of the Russians whipping in their ass. You follow me? Let me know if you follow me so far, twin. Because yeah, I thought you knew. I just assumed you've been a moderator in the show forever, and I've been mentioning this over and over and over and over and over again. I know I've had people like MD pivot conversations many times, but I thought I made that quite clear that Putin did not invade. In fact, Putin, I don't know if you've heard me say this about 1,000 quadrillion zillion times. I guess we got to get the narrative correct. Not only did he not start the war in Ukraine, Vladimir Putin, he did not invade Russia. Did you hear me say that before, twin? Geez, you're. Oh, who is this Patrick idiot? Let me get rid of this motherfucker. Somebody sniped this Patrick idiot. Remove. Yep, remove your dumbass. Okay, get his dumbass out of here. Uh, yeah, if NATO would have honored, that's right, Josh. If NATO would have honored the Minsk Accord, the agreements, and not did no trick shit like Germany did and France did, everything would have been on the up and up. But they thought they could goddamn take Russia, and they failed. So now that we got a sensible leader by the name of Donald J. Trump, we can avert World War III because Russia said we are willing to go to nuclear war. So, um, yeah, I got to school one of my own moderators. Okay, so twin, did you not hear me talk about the referendums and how Crimea, Luhansk, Donetsk, Zaporozhye, how they all separated from Ukraine, and how they petitioned Putin for help to come in and help them fight against the aggressors? Kind of like how we did when we broke away from England and we petitioned King Louis the 16th for help. We petitioned France for help. Benjamin Franklin went over there. Yeah, they did the same exact thing we did here in America. Am I lying, Josh? We broke away from England, and France helped us. We petitioned France. We petitioned Louis the 16th to come help us. Or was it Louis the 15th? I don't know. This thing goes back to Louis. No, it was Louis the 16th. Yeah, I want to say Louis the 16th. But we petitioned France to come help us. And they helped us. It's no different. What we did was no different what Ukraine, I call it the Donbass, the Republic, the Federation of the Donbass, broke away and they petitioned Putin for help. Most countries, when they break away, when they succeed, they usually ask other countries for help, for assistance, and they petition them. And that's what they did with Putin. So no, it's not a call. You know, people who are opposing forces will call it an invasion to try to demonize Vladimir Putin. But no, Vladimir Putin was in the right. He was clearly in the right. So yeah, Vladimir Putin is was not the aggressor. You know, he was not the aggressor. Vladimir Putin made sure that the Republic of the Donbass region, all those, let's just call them republics when they broke away, he made sure they did the right paperwork, they signed the right treaties, he made sure everything was correct. When everything was correct and all the way up and certified, then he came and assisted. That's what the document said, that I will come assist this newfound republic. I will come assist this newfound republic. And these republics have flags and everything. Just because the West don't recognize it doesn't mean that these are real republics. I mean, hell, they didn't have to recognize us, but look at us today. We got help from France, and now we are the United States of America. But King George did not recognize us. In fact, King George put out a death warrant. He convicted and made George Washington a felon, made Benjamin Franklin a felon, made John Adams and Thomas Jefferson all felons, made them all convicted felons. So just a little side note on the whole convicted felons. So if y'all were wondering who were the first presidents to be convicted felons, it was George Washington. Well, Benjamin Franklin wasn't a president, but George Washington was a convicted felon. He was convicted by King George I. Thomas Jefferson and John Adams. They were all convicted felons. So back to Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin um, petitioned by these regions. Let's just call it the republics of the Donbass, which Crimea is outside of the Donbass, but it's also a republic. All these republics decided to split away because they were being massacred by the they were being massacred by the Azovs. The Azovs are modern day Nazis. Like you know, you got neo Nazis. No, these Azovs are real descendants of real Nazis of the Third Reich that was under Hitler. I'm not talking about some neo Nazis. Azovs are not neo Nazis. They are descendants of real Nazis, of real people who descended from the Third Reich. So they already have bad blood. The people in Ukraine, they have descendants that came from the Third Reich and descendants that came from Stalin. And so there's bad blood there. There's already bad blood there. So the bad blood continues. The bad blood continues. And so if you want to keep it 100 and technical, if it wasn't for Stalin and the Russians, Hitler would have not been defeated because they are the ones that marched on Berlin. Do I make myself clear? America and France and England just were battling on the backside. But no, the death blow was the march on Berlin. Are we clear? Is everybody clear on that? Because if my own moderator by the name of Twin wasn't clear on that, then that means we got to rehash and go through this shit again. Because either Twin is trolling me right now or you weren't paying attention, Twin. So I got to make sure my mic is good. I got to make sure I'm speaking clear English, that Vladimir Putin did not invade Ukraine. He was petitioned to help, just like America petitioned France. In fact, did France invade the U.S. when we were fighting the British? No, because we're a sovereign nation and we decide who our enemies and who our friends are. Well, the republics of the Donbass region, when they made their referendum as a sovereign republics, they decided who their friends and who their enemies were. The Azovs of Kiev were their enemies quite naturally because they were killing them, and their friends, because most of them Russian speaking, their allies quite naturally was Putin. So Putin said, you know what, I can't come in there until you sign these documents. Once you sign these documents, then I can come and assist you. But we must make sure you sign these documents so it doesn't appear that I am invading this region. You guys have to declare that you guys are independent sovereign republics and that you guys went by the Ukrainian constitution. And once you guys have broken away, then I can come in and assist you. Y'all hit the like button. I'm giving out free lessons that I'm giving out y'all lessons that y'all, then I will give y'all, first of all, I'm giving y'all Russian history, and I'm giving y'all a little bit of Ukrainian constitution, and I give y'all a little bit of English history. A lot of y'all don't know that George Washington was a convicted felon, because a lot of y'all wouldn't be talking about, Trump is a felon. Oh my God, Trump is a felon. Oh my God, Trump is a felon. If y'all knew American history, then y'all would know that Trump is not the first convicted felon president. George Washington is the first convicted president of the United States. John Adams and Thomas Jefferson were all convicted by King George I. And so was Benjamin Franklin. Even though Benjamin Franklin wasn't a president, he was still, I think, Secretary of State. However, he was a convicted felon. Let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat. Not the first means and it's acceptable. Not the first means, huh? Sophia, 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 Sophia. Sophia, are you American? Let me ask you that. I need to know if Sophia, are you American, and does your lineage trace back to the Civil War? I gotta ask you that. First of all, I gotta ask you that. Are you American, and does your lineage trace back to the Civil War? Because mine does, Sophia. And I'm not trying to be funny, Sophia, but a lot of people come to America and they bring these different mentalities. And as somebody who is lineage, who has fought in the Civil War, I've been here since, in fact, I not only do I know that George Washington was a convicted family, I come from that family tree. His mama, George Washington's mama, Marie Ball Washington, yeah, that's part of my lineage. So I'm as American gets. Like, it don't get no more American than me. And so that's why I ask people if they're American and does your, lineage trace back to the Civil War. And if it does, then okay, cool. Then we can have this discussion. It's really like this, Sophia. If your lineage doesn't trace back to the Civil War, then we really can't really even have this conversation. And I don't mean to be arrogant, but we really can't. We really even can't have this conversation. Because I give people at least that were traced back to the Civil War past, but my lineage actually goes way back, way back. I'm a ball, so yeah. Anywho, let's see. That's that's lunacy. What is lunacy, Sophia? Explain what lunacy is. Woo, y'all hit the like button because we got a couple. We got a bunch of people who don't know American history, who don't know that we signed a petition to separate ourselves from England. So apparently Sophia is calling that lunacy. So that's why I said, Sophia, you're not from America, or your lineage doesn't trace back to the Civil War, obviously, because you would know that's not lunacy. Because America did the same thing that the Donbass region did, and that was to break away and become a sovereign republic. We were a sovereign republic, and so did the goddamn Donbass region became a sovereign republic. We petitioned King Louis the 16th. They petitioned Vladimir Putin for assistance. When countries break away and become sovereign, they usually ask for assistance from other countries. This is not. This is the normal. This is normal. So again, Sophia, if you don't know that type, no disrespect to Sophia, but level. And and I'm not saying that to be arrogant, but you're not on my level. Says all due respect, but you're not on my level, Sophia. So let me go to the next comment because I don't think she's on my level. Tucker, what up, Tucker? Tucker, hey Tucker, share the video, like man. You're now a moderator. Spread the video, man. Help this channel grow. Trump 20, yeah, Trump is in there, y'all. Shout out to Mike, man. Shout out to Mike, you patriot. All my patriots gets the wrench. All my patriots gets the wrenches. So yeah, Sophia, she's gone. So we gone. I don't know what the hell. Okay, we got Chris in the house. So let me guess. She feels oppressed. Yeah, I think Sophia, man. I think she's just. I think she's a lefty who has lost it because of the election, and so she's coming in here. She saw Trump, and she's just like, oh, she's coming in here with the TDS, and then it's just like I'm having a conversation like we're past the election. Trump won, get over it. Let's move forward because again, Trump was elected to avert World War III. See, a lot of these lefties don't even realize the danger we were in under a possible Kamala Harris presidency. That would have been a disaster. But God intervened. God intervened and saved Trump from the bullet, and He saved us from the bullet. That our bullet was Kamala Harris. Our bullet was Kamala Harris, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Our bullet was Kamala Harris, and there we go. So, anywho, let's get back to Trump and Putin. So yeah, Putin, twin, are you there? Twin, press a one. Twin, if you're still there. Isn't real. Grow up. Okay, Sophia, that's fine. You're an atheist. I can have discussions with atheists. Saying God is real. Okay, that's fine. The point is that at the end of the day, you don't believe in God, right? And I'm cool with that. Do you know American history, Sophia? Stay focused, because I know how to talk to atheists. I'm king of the atheists. So you got the right one, Sophia. So you're not going to damn derail me. You might get under a Christian or person who believes in God's skin. You're not going to get under my skin. I'm the king of the atheists. So let's have that discussion, Sophia. Let's have that discussion, Sophia. Let's have that discussion. What up, Mac? What up, Mac? What up, Mac? Mac, your brother, he didn't know about. He thought Putin started that war in Ukraine. Mac, did you not know that too? Because I thought your brother knew, man. Y'all been moderating for me for the last 4 years, and your brother surprised me. I'm like, damn. All this time I've been talking about how Putin didn't start that war and how he was petitioned to come in and help, and your brother was like, oh, but Putin should have started the war. Twin, come on, man. Twin, man. Twin, what the hell? Mac, does your brother smoke weed? Did your brother smoke weed? And I hate to be a stereotype, because I got dreadlocks just like your brother does. But I'm starting to wonder, am I the only black man with dreadlocks who don't smoke weed? Twin, twin, come on now. I've been saying it time and time again. Putin did not start that war. Putin was in the right. He's still in the right. So now we got Trump because Putin said, man, I don't know if damn Trump's mad at me. So I don't know. Putin, uh, him being former KGB, he should know the sentiment of Trump by now. But again, I know after 4 years, I mean, hell, can you trust America? I mean, the Biden and Harris administration blundered it up. It was forcing goddamn Russia to goddamn put their head on the red button. I get it. I get it. So Putin has to, just like we have, a lot of us thought that they were going to cheat the election. We had PTSD. Putin has PTSD. Russia has PTSD. Moscow has PTSD. So they don't know whether to trust us or not. But Trump is back in office. You're good, Putin. You're good. See, Putin, you need to stop watching the fake news and watch this channel. If there are any Russians out there, make sure Putin watches the Arena Uncensored. See, I am the best person qualified in the world to talk the peace talks. Because, I mean, hell, y'all, like Putin thinks damn Trump is upset with him. Putin really thinks Trump is upset with him. It's like, no, man, Putin ain't upset with you, dog. I mean, again, I think he was just joking. You did endorse, now Putin, you did endorse Kamala Harris. So, yeah, I don't find that funny. And maybe you don't, maybe you think Trump don't find that funny. And that's understandable. Yeah, MAGA, we didn't think that was funny, Putin. Now I got your back on the whole, you being petitioned and you didn't start the war, you being the good guy in Russia-Ukraine conflict. I'm with you, Putin. But however, Mr. Putin, you making a joke like that saying you endorse Kamala Harris, basically you were saying you were endorsing World War III. You were endorsing going to goddamn full-fledged war. So I don't know. I don't know where you're getting your intel, Mr. Putin. But you being former KGB that comes from the NKVD, NKVD used to be the best in the world as far as goddamn information and intelligence. So the NKVD was the best, top notch. Now, you being a descendant of that, the KGB, I will only assume, Mr. Putin, that the KGB has become laxed. And now they call it something else. They don't even call it KGB no more, but they done transitioned to another name. And I'm only assuming that you guys over there in Russia got a little laxed. So I will let that slide because, the world changes. But you guys, the NKVD had the top-notch information in the world. They were the best. The NKVD was the best intelligence unit in the world. They just were. They were the best. So I don't know. Things changed though. This is not. I mean, hell, that was under Stalin, and that was under the Soviet Union. So it was a whole different. Well, no. NKVD was under Russia. My bad. NKVD was under Russia. That was actually before the Soviet Union. So the KGB was under the Soviet Union. The NKVD was under pre-Soviet Union. That was old school Russia. So I say that to say this, y'all. Um, I don't know where Putin's getting his information. He thinks Trump is upset with him. Trump is not upset with you, Mr. Putin, but um, you guys are going to have that talk ASAP, man. In fact, I wish Trump and Putin can have that conversation now, but we got to wait for the inauguration. So Trump cannot jump the shark. He can't jump the shark because he has to go through the formalities and all that shit and, the briefings and, the transit. He has to go through all this stuff. However, now, a lot of y'all said, well, damn, Zelensky came to Mar-a-Lago. Why can't Putin? Because Putin has a warrant for his arrest. So Putin cannot travel outside of the Russia as of right now. He can only travel to Russian Federation friendly nations. Putin does have a warrant out for his arrest because of the whole Ukraine situation, but that only applies in the West. That's why I said it would be difficult for Putin to come to Mar-a-Lago. Therefore, Trump has to go through the formalities before he can go to Russia. So it is what it is. Okay, let's go to the comment section, y'all. Let's go to the comment section. Shush, men are talking. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, these lefties, you know, yeah, listen, Sophia, did you shave when you gonna shave your head, babe? Because I know the white women, the liberal white women talking about they not gonna have sex no more and they gonna shave their head and move outside of the U.S. So I'm assuming that you're white and that you're liberal, Sophia, and you're talking about you ain't gonna give no men no sex. So I'm just wondering, did you shave your head already? Because the white liberal women have made a pledge and they said they're gonna shave their head and they're not gonna have no more sex with men. So I don't know, you know. Josh ain't got to worry about that because he dates MAGA women. So, for my white brethren out there who are MAGA women aren't doing that. It's just the liberal white women that are doing that. So I know y'all, a lot of my white brothers are like, oh, what? Man, the women are damn shaving their head again. Not all, no, not all white women. MAGA women are cool. MAGA women are cool. These are just liberal white women are doing this. So let me be specific. Liberal white women are shaving their head and saying they ain't giving out no more coochie. MAGA women ain't doing that. So if you MAGA and you go to the goddamn country western bars and all that, most of them women are MAGA. You're good, y'all. You're good. Trust me, there's some sensible white women out there. Trust me, man. Plus, MAGA women are fine anyway, man. Y'all, them liberal women, they're kind of chunky and ugly anyway. So there you go. Nothing to worry about. So I don't really think they not hurt nobody against the liberal men. But hell, I don't know. I'm not going to even speak on that because that's borderline relationship shit. But let's get back to the goddamn Josh. Ha ha ha. Facts. Let's get back to the. Woo, man, y'all lighting it up. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Man, so I guess early mornings is my niche. Early morning shows is my niche because that's when I get the most views, man. And y'all be tired by the time I do evening shows and shit. Y'all love them damn morning shows. Goddamn Black Sun in the morning. Black Sun in the morning. Okay, so this is gonna be a morning show. Okay, so that's my niche. To come in the morning. To come in the morning. Okay, Idiocracy. Joel Sullivan, Idiocracy. I don't know what you're talking about. But okay, MAGA women jog every morning. Yes, they do. Yeah, MAGA women be in good shape, man. MAGA women, let me tell you, man. MAGA women be in shape. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? But them liberal women, they be fat. They be fat and funky. What did Mike Tyson say? They fat. They fat and funky. Is that what did that Mike Tyson? They fat. They're fat and funky. Them goddamn liberal women be fat. They're fat and funky. They be fat. They're fat and funky. I try to get my Mike Tyson voice, man. They're fat. They're fat and funky. Them liberal women be fat. They're fat and funky. Fat and funky. Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Sophia. Sophia, but I bet you fat. You fat and funky, aren't you, Sophia? You fat. You fat and funky. Saying that in my most sincere Mike Tyson voice. Sophia, you're fat. You're fat and funky. You're fat and funky, Sophia. You're fat. You're fat and funky. Because fine women ain't got time to be going back and forth with them when men are having discussions. Only fat and funky women, liberal women do that. Only fat and funky liberal women do that. Get all jumped down in men's conversation like that. Men are talking here. We're having a man discussion here, Sophia. In fact, what are you doing here, Sophia? Why are you here? Why are you here? She just here being fat. Fat and funky. Just here being fat and funky. No, but shout out to my sisters, man. I'm not a male chauvinist. I'm not that. But I am prejudiced against liberals. Like liberals, like y'all have not only proven to be some of the dumbest people in America, y'all have proven that y'all really don't know shit. Y'all don't know shit when it comes to politics. Now I don't know what other aspects y'all got in y'all life, but when it comes to damn like like politics, y'all don't know shit. And I can say that. In fact, I'm gonna put because I won some money on the betting the election. I did win some money, so I'm going to offer $200 to a liberal who can uh, $200 to a liberal that can. I'll think of something. I'll think of something real easy. Bait a goddamn liberal. But I'm gonna start. I'm gonna stop doing a one-sided bet. I want money in return now. Fuck that shit. Because I used to just bet out of confidence, meaning if I win, I don't get nothing, and if you win, you get money. Fuck that. But a lot of these liberals are broke. They fat. They fat and funky. Yeah, a lot of these liberals be broke though. So I don't really. I don't know. These liberals are really, really silly, man. They some silly asses, man. They silly, man. Jesus Christ. But anyway, man, I think like I said, we got to wait. So this allows Vladimir Putin to get some things together that he wants to negotiate. And this is, I know Trump has already talked to Zelensky, so Zelensky is making preparations to not getting more money from the U.S. So he's going to make his concession plan, Zelensky, and I think Trump has told him, yo, you got to give up the Donbass, dog. Like, you lost that shit. So I think Vladimir Putin is very happy that Trump won. So I don't know if he was just trolling, saying he endorsed Kamala Harris. I don't know, but either, in a situation like this, you really can't troll because we're on the verge of World War III. So um, let me say this. Let me say this, y'all. I think that, oh, we got somebody, Richard left a comment. He said, don't give her all that attention. Okay, I won't. I won't, Richard. In fact, I tell you what, Richard. I tell you what, Richard. Richard, you know how to use a sniper rifle? Have you ever trained as a marksman, Richard? Well, here's your chance. You ever go squirrel hunting, Richard? All right, well, Richard, man, I'm gonna give you a quick analogy. There'd be like squirrels around my house, and they'd be kind of scratching, trying to get into the damn attic and the roof. Squirrels when it's about to get cold, they try to find ways into your house, whether it be your damn attic or your damn basement or whatever, or even in your walls. And I like to just take my gun and just. So you now have that ability. All right. So shout out to my new mod. Shout out to my new sniper, my new marksman. Okay. So Morpheus, Janice, Justice for Peanut. Oh yeah, Justice for Peanut. Oh, I know. I mentioned shooting squirrels, and y'all bring up damn Peanut. Oh gosh. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Peanut. Shout out to Peanut, man. Shout out to Peanuts. Well, let me say this about Peanut. I'm gonna say this about Peanut, and I'm not sure if Fred did this or not, but Peanut definitely did this. Squirrels are like dogs, and they're very territorial. So if you bust in a house, that squirrel's gonna jump on you. So I think that's what happened with Peanut. The raccoon, on the other hand, raccoons are not really aggressive like that. So I don't know why they killed Fred because Fred, they're not territorial like that. Like they're Raccoons are more chill animals. They're not really they're not even aggressive, believe it or not. Um, Raccoons know how to fight and scrap, but they don't really respect. I mean, they don't. Raccoons are not territorial because they just I don't know. They're free willed animals, but squirrels, yeah. If you have a pet squirrel, they're like dogs. If you bust in that house, the squirrel's going to jump on you. So I do know the behaviors of squirrels. They're a lot like dogs and they're territorial. And so if you bust in a house, like if people are feeding the squirrel and you bust in that squirrel's going to jump on you. Just like a dog, you bust in that house, that dog's going to jump on you. So I do understand why they took out Peanut. Why they took out Fred, I don't know, because Fred is a raccoon. Raccoons don't do that. Raccoons don't. If you have a pet raccoon and you come into a house and they don't know you, they don't trip. Squirrels trip, but raccoons don't. I knew I had a friend in California. She had a pet squirrel, and because I didn't know her or the squirrel didn't know me, when I came into the room, the squirrel was all like, kind of like, you know, he was kind of like standoffish with me. I was like, damn, squirrel is aggressive. But, she calmed the damn squirrel down, but the squirrel was really aggressive. And, yeah, squirrels got real sharp claws. So, yeah, if you bust in a house like the police did, the squirrel's going to attack you. So, again, Peanut, Peanut was the aggressor. Because I know, like I said, I've seen people with pet squirrels and they're territorial. So when they bust in the house, Peanut more than likely attacked those damn police. So yeah, they shot and killed Peanut. And then in that excitement, they didn't know if the raccoon was gonna, if Fred was gonna attack them. So they took out Fred because they don't know the psychology of a squirrel versus a raccoon. The raccoon wasn't going to attack them. But they just said raccoon, oh man, take him out too. The squirrel attacked us, so we're gonna take out the raccoon too. But no, Fred was not the aggressor. So I would say justice for Fred, but Peanut was the aggressor. Peanut was the aggressor, y'all. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but squirrels are aggressive. Squirrels are aggressive, especially when you bust into their territory. They're very territorial. Fred, on the other hand, raccoons are not not territorial at all like that. They're more of a raccoons are actually social animals. They will share spaces with deers, with possums, with cats, with dogs. If the dog don't attack them. Now, raccoons will defend themselves and they will scrap. Now, you know what? I can't even say that because I seen raccoons get their ass whooped by cats and they just be like, okay, all right, I'm gonna move on. I've seen cats get in their face and and the raccoon be like, okay, chill, all right, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna just eat this food and chill out. So yeah, raccoons are really chill animals, but squirrels, no, those squirrels are very aggressive and very territorial. So again, based on my experience, I'm gonna have to say Peanut was the aggressor. And those cops assumed that because Peanut was the aggressor, then Fred was the aggressor, and Fred got taken out, and Fred wasn't even, like I said, Fred's a raccoon. Raccoons are not aggressive like that, you know what I'm saying? Raccoons will attack you if you attack them. But for the most part, they're not the aggressors. Squirrels are the aggressors. A squirrel will attack you. So I hope we're clear on the whole situation with Peanut and Fred. Fred was innocent, but I think Peanut was the aggressor. That's my take on it, based on, because like I said, I've seen people with pet squirrels. Based on my experience with people with pet squirrels, and based on my experience being around. Now, I've never really seen nobody with a pet raccoon. However, I have caught many raccoons, and raccoons are just like free-spirited animals. They just go wherever. They're like, yo, it's warm here, and you're at it. Now, raccoons will become aggressive if you go near their children. That's different. Like if they go in your attic and they have babies, of course, a mother, no matter what the species is or what animal, the mother is always going to be aggressive when her kids are around. That's just motherly instinct. So that's different. But I think for a boy, Fred's a boy, obviously. So Fred didn't have no reason to be aggressive. You know, that's usually the females that are aggressive when their litter is around. They're going to protect their babies. But Fred, you feeding him, he's chilling. Yeah, he's not gonna be aggressive. But Peanut, on the other hand, yeah, Peanut gonna be aggressive because squirrels are just territorial. So let me get to the comments, see how y'all feel about that, man. On my take. Oh, shut your mouth. You must see him. See him. Okay, Matthews, he caught feelings over Peanut, man. Um, me, stop. Okay, so you're upset about me talking about Peanut. Hey, it is what it is, man. And I'm not, and I get it. You mad. A lot of people mad about, Peanut getting shot. I get it, man. But Peanut is the aggressor. But y'all don't agree with that. And I'm not gonna get mad at y'all because y'all don't understand squirrels like that. Y'all don't understand squirrels like that. Squirrels are aggressive. So, you know, they had to take Peanut out. But did they have to take Fred out? No. Did they have to take Peanut out? Yes. Fred? No. They'd have to take Fred out. So again, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna get back on Putin and the goddamn. I'm gonna get back on Putin and Trump because this is not even supposed to be a Peanut Fred stream, But since y'all put it in there, that's my take on it. And again, take it or leave it. Y'all may or may not agree with me, but that's the situation on Peanut and Fred. So again, squirrels are aggressive. Raccoons are not aggressive, but in the police mind, they like, the squirrel just jumped on me, and that goddamn raccoon's bigger. Take the raccoon out too. So it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. But that's my take on the whole situation, based on my experience around squirrels and raccoons. Trust me, I live in Georgia, so I have plenty of raccoons and squirrels to study. In fact, I've had plenty of raccoons and squirrels to move in my old house, in my old attic. So yeah, I know their behaviors quite well, quite well. Like I said, I only seen raccoons get aggressive when you go near their litter. That's it. But anywho, so I'm waiting for Trump to get inaugurated. I can't wait. And yeah, he's going to get on the horn with Putin when there's peace talks with Putin and between Trump and Putin. We're going to see a lot of money flow from that because we're giving a lot of money flow to um, Zelensky. We're giving him a lot of money flow. But once we talk this peace talk and Trump ends the war in Ukraine, we're going to see money flow. Like, Trump is such a financial genius. He's such a financial genius, man. But the people in Washington make Trump a financial genius because it doesn't take that much of a genius to know that um, to give money to a losing country, that being Ukraine, giving them supplies and money and all is a waste of money. What's going on, Kelly? How you doing, Kelly? Kelly is in the hizzle for shizzle. What's going on, Kelly? Uh-oh, did he crash? What's going on, Kelly? So Kelly says, Black Sun, are you floating? Um, Not really, Kelly. I'm actually talking about Putin and Putin and Trump's relationship. And because Putin, I just watched the interview with Vladimir Putin. He congratulated Trump, and he's like, "Yeah, I do want to talk to Trump. I don't know if he's mad at me." And I'm like, "So Putin thinks Trump is mad at him." So yeah, I had to get on here and get a live because I'm like, why does Putin think Trump is mad at him? I mean, yes, Trump told Putin not to go into Ukraine, but this is before. But see, again, Trump's got to eat that because Trump, Trump, there was no treaty that was signed under Trump. The treaty was signed under Joe Biden and his administration. So Trump, I mean, I understand Trump, why Putin would think Trump is mad because Putin, let's just keep it 100, y'all. I'm just going to keep it real. Trump did say, yeah, Putin, don't go into Ukraine, no matter what, don't go into Ukraine. But again, um, Putin did go in the right way. They were petitioned. And now, a lot of y'all might say, well, Putin, I mean, he did it the right way. It's the right way. Whether we look at it, whether we like it or not, he went about it the right way. Putin did. And the nations broke away. They were within their constitutional right. And by them becoming republics, see, Putin knows the history of America. They know we did the same thing. And so it is what it is. So I don't know. I can understand now why Putin thinks Trump is mad at him. But hey, hey, bottom line, we done averted from World War III. So there's not going to be no more World War III threat. We're good with Russia. Hamas, they're getting their shit together. Iran now, we'll get to Iran on another video. But as far as Hamas and Israel, Hamas is like, uh-oh, they elected Trump. We better get on our P's and Q's. So yeah, and all the goddamn terrorists over there in the Middle East, they're like, oh, we gotta get our shit together because Trump don't play. Trump took out Soleimani and al-Baghdadi. Trump don't play. Let's get our shit together. And so Putin, um, again, Putin is like, well, maybe Trump is mad at me. I don't know. Um, we won't know until Trump and Vladimir Putin sit down and have that discussion. Trump doesn't sound mad to me. Based on the rallies, I've watched damn near all his rallies. He doesn't seem like he's mad at Putin. Am I missing something, y'all? Y'all press a one in the chat. Am I missing something? Is Trump mad at Putin? Is he mad at Putin? I mean, it is what it is. Like, Trump knows as a businessman that once the conflict started between Russia and Ukraine, Putin won territory, and that's it. Trump has got to eat that. But Trump don't really have to eat that because it didn't happen under his administration. So it didn't happen under Trump's administration. So, Hey, Sophia, you still there, Sophia? I think Sophia is shaving her head. Hey, Kelly, are your white liberal friends shaving their heads? Because they're saying that white liberal women are shaving their heads, and they're not giving out no more coochie. They're not having no more sex, and they shaving their heads. I don't know if you're aware of this, Kelly. You being a former liberal, I figured you still have some white friends that you talk to, or white liberals and white liberal women. I was just wondering, do you know any white liberal women ever shaving their heads? This is the word on TikTok that white liberal women are protesting and they're shaving their heads and they're blaming white men. Everybody's blaming everybody. First it was black men, and I probably take that on her. Then they want to blame white women, and now white women are blaming white men. Like everybody's blaming, Kamala Harris was just a terrible candidate. Like what the hell? Kelly Ray say they haven't called me, Black Son. I think they're mad at. Okay, well the word on the street, Kelly, is that white liberal women are shaving their heads and they're not giving out no more coochie. I don't think the white women that's shaving their heads saying they don't think they have to worry about abortion. Let me say that again. I don't think these women have to worry about abortion. They're shaving their heads and they're saying they ain't giving out no more coochie. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I don't think men are going to be approaching you in the club with a shaved head. They had this one chick on there. She looked like a normal white chick, right? She shaved her head, and why her face looked fat as hell. Like I was like, damn, your hair hit all that. Like her hair actually made her look slimmer. She shaved her head. She looked like that. If y'all remember the Cure, you look like a Japanese baby. In an instance, I remember everything. If y'all remember the Cure type of uh, uh, damn Japanese baby or something, and it's just yo that woman. I'll have to post that after I get off this live stream. I'm gonna post that video, and y'all will see. She instantly got the fat face. She instantly got the fat face. Why am I overloaded? Oh no, I'm not, y'all. Okay. Oh, am I? Ooh, hold on. I'm overloaded. I'm overloaded. Okay. Let me go dump this shit out. Damn. Let's not start the day like this. I'm only on my damn. I'm on my third load. They want to overload me, man. Come on now. All right, y'all. I gotta dump this shit out. Oh, I didn't feel like lifting the damn truck today either. That shit was over 400 pounds. If I would have jumped out, I still would have had to lift 280 pounds. No, that's too heavy. I can lift about 250 pounds on this truck to straighten out the scale, but yeah, that's too heavy. For some reason, yeah, that's way too heavy. Let a little bit out. Okay, we got Richard, not happening. Good, no more abortion. Yeah, Josh, like, yeah, they ain't got to worry about abortion. I mean, they shaving their heads. I don't think them getting pregnant is going to be no longer a problem. Because when these women shave their, well, let me just say, the ones on TikTok that shave their heads, the white women on there did not look the same when they were completely bald. They looked, um, yeah, their faces became fatter, as fat and funky. They're fat. They're fat and funky. Yeah, these women, I don't think they're going to be getting pregnant no time soon with shaved heads. I don't know, but I guess some men, I don't know. I don't know. You know, there's some thirsty men out there, but these women they did not look very appealing after they shaved their heads. Oh gosh, man, I didn't realize there's so many damn liberal women, man. Oh my gosh, yo, yo, there's some liberal women out there that are cuckoo for cocoa. There's some liberal men that are cuckoo for cocoa puffs out. Y'all lost y'all damn mind. Like y'all really thought Kamala would be the best thing for America? No, she's not. But I ain't even gotta like Kelly said. I don't even have to gloat about it. Trump is the winner. We move on. We move on. Like I said, now we gotta move on to Putin. We gotta get Putin like. There's got to be an understanding now because Putin is on thinking that Trump is tripping and no tripping. I mean, it's better than the position that we're in because they had their hand on the red button. So we went from Putin having his hand on the red button to, I think Trump is mad at me. I think Trump is mad at me. So we're in a good position, y'all. We're in a great position. Let's see, two. We are in a great position. Let's let some of that out. Just a little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit more, little bit more, a little bit more. Oh, damn. How much? A little bit more. Come on. Ah, there we go. There we go. There. Ah, yeah. Ooh, almost popped the wheelie. Almost popped the wheelie. Almost popped at the wheelies. All right, y'all. Okay, so we got Job, we got CB in here. CB, what's up, CB? There's nothing spiritual about a woman's hair. Oh, Trump turned women. conservative. Okay, y'all talking about women, the liberal women shaving their heads. Hey, hey, hey. Like I said, if you as long as you damn ain't got, I don't think they got to worry about abortion. They ain't got to worry about abortion shit. Hell, they not giving out the coochie and they shaving their heads. I don't know. I don't know now. Hold on. I don't know. Because when I used to go to the punk rock gigs, them women used to be horny as hell because a lot of them had mohawks and shit and crazy. And so, yeah, they were horny as hell. Now I think about that, yeah, them women might even become more horny. Because, you know, when they got the hair, when men are hitting on them, but ain't no men hitting on them, yo, yeah, that shit might backfire. Like I said, when I go to the punk rock gigs, man, I remember them damn punk rock women used to be hitting on men. They were hitting on men like crazy. Let me say it again. Them punk rock women were hitting on men hard. I remember they were like, yo, they were sweating me. I'm like, damn. Yeah, they were thirsty as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Them punk rock women were thirsty as hell. Like, you want to see some aggressive ass women? Go to a punk rock concert. Them women be thirsty as hell, man. This is back in the day. I don't know how it is now. This is during my time when women in the punk rock gigs had the mohawks and shit and the spiked hair. Them women were thirsty as hell back then. So I don't know. And shout out to what's her name, man? There's a YouTuber. She be having spiked hair. I think she's a little bit younger than me, but yeah, she be thirsty too. So I don't know, man. That shit might backfire. Them women shaving their head and ain't no man damn hollering at them. They might get more horny. Them women gonna be damn aggressive as hell. I just thought about that shit. Them women are gonna be aggressive as hell. That shit gonna be. It's not gonna turn out the way they think it's gonna turn out. They gonna shave their head, and those women are gonna become more thirsty. Boy, liberal logic, man. Yeah, them women are gonna get more thirsty now because I'm thinking about the years I went to them gigs, man, and them punk rock shows and them grindcore shows. And let me tell you, them women were damn aggressive. So, yeah, that shit might backfire. Oh, gosh. All right, y'all. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Sophia. She done took off. Shout out to Mac. Shout out to Twin. Twin, put down that blunt, man. Put down that blunt. What the hell? Oh, shit. I gotta dump the whole shit out. Damn. Oh, I gotta dump this whole shit out, man. Fuck. I dumped too much out. Damn. I dumped way too much out. Damn, damn, damn. All right, y'all, let me get going, man, because I'm dumping out more than what I'm supposed to. This is my second time. I done fucked up a load today. All right, y'all. Shout out to everybody, man. With that being said, I'm out, y'all. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.